Testing, testing. 1, 2. Welcome back, guys. What a show that we have in store for you today. Guess what, guys? You guys won't believe this. It's taken us like a couple of hours to prepare. The laptop, the camera, the mic, everything has been kind of been temperamental. It's been temperamental. So this is how you know normally the forces that be are working against you. But not to worry, guys, because today is going to be a wonderful show, an expose. We're going to be exposing these gang stalkers, the people that have been behind this entire program. There's actually a fusion center nearby. A fusion center has been discovered. This is where the control panel is. Anyway, before I get ahead of myself, I'm actually going to be giving you a tour. So bear with me, guys. We're just going to wait for the laptop to charge, and hopefully it gets charged with enough power. We can turn on and we're going to have a bit of a party and a bit of a celebration, because these gang stalkers are going to be exposed for the world to see. We're going to be making them... We're going to be giving them what they want, the fame that they want. Unbelievable. 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 You guys won't believe it. Okay. I'm being led to go straight to the investigative cards. Just to give a synopsis of what's been going on behind the scenes. Just to give a preview also. Whoa. Best friends. I'm not sure if that was supposed to come out, so we're going to pull that back into the deck. I'm actually still waiting, I'm still waiting for the laptop to charge. Okay, it's been a while actually since I've actually picked up this police. Whoa. Okay, guys, this is quite significant. We're going to keep this one here. We have the police, the law enforcement. The police is law enforcement. Law enforcement, they've been identified as being, the perpetrators, or the people that are quarterbacking this program. I'm being led to speak on this, guys. Basically, guys, law enforcement, this entire program is being assisted by law enforcement. Alongside law enforcement, you have delivery stations, apps, Amazon, Royal Mail, DPD, Hermes, delivery drivers, trafficking. But the law enforcement, in this case the Metropolitan Police, they're the ones that are actually managing. They're actually the managers of the gang stalking. They're the ones that are managing or overseeing this program. I'm being led to speak on this more, guys. Okay, we're gonna keep the law enforcement card right here because they are going to be very instrumental in this program. They have been extremely instrumental in this program because they are very close. They're close knit in this program. Law enforcement, I'm also hearing, are using like undercover agents or undercover police officers. I'm being gang stalked by law enforcement. Collective law enforcement on. If you're in contact with law enforcement, what you will find is that they're the ones who are actually calling the shots. They're receiving instructions from the fusion centers. And just bear with me, guys, because we are going to take a tour across the street to where the fusion center is. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get a few more cards. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, collective. Thank you for joining us. Oh yeah, that's another thing here, guys. The Bureau. The Bureau. So here, guys, we have a case of internal affairs. So we're going to be investigating the investigators. We're going to be shedding light on those that are supposed to protect and serve. We're going to be calling them out. Shout out to Ida Core, Fed Legrand. One more card, Holy Spirit. Thank you for joining us. Let's get one more card. Let me just make sure that the cards are in the upright. Wow, unbelievable. What is that one? I don't think that one's supposed to come out, but this one says aspiring actor, but I'm going to leave that one to the side because it's one of those cards that... What we're looking at here, guys, is investigative cards. And just to give an update on the current situation here, guys, is that law enforcement or management, they've actually installed a key. So every time that I've left the home, somebody has broken in. So they've been breaking into the home, doing things such as removing things. But namely, what they love to do, especially, is just to what they'll do is something that they'll turn the fridge off, the freezer off. They'll do something like that. They'll turn the freezer off, and because it's something that you wouldn't normally think about. What you do is you find out that the fridge has been turned off, and the particles or your groceries that you have inside has actually now become damaged goods. So this is something, sort of like an annoyance. But trust me, they get much, much more malevolent than that. Believe you me, this is a evil program that you're dealing with here, guys. I have them next door, I have them upstairs, and I have them downstairs. Let me get one more card. And of course, the surveillance 24/7. It's a 24-hour. It's a 24-hour surveillance. 24-hour surveillance footage always. Right now, I can actually see them. Just off camera. They have strategically. There's, the gang stalkers have been placed strategically. Guys, basically, this entire block this entire apartment block that I'm living in I'm surrounded by gang stalkers. Completely surrounded. I'm like completely surrounded. There are no civilians here. So bear with me, guys. When we take this tour, just imagine that every home that you see, the tenants or the residents within the community is the entire gang stalkers. This is a military. I'm living inside a military base. A military base. There are no friends here. I have no friends here. I have no companions here. I have only people that have been sent to keep an eye. People that are spies. People that are double agents. Unbelievable. Holy Spirit, please show us one more card. What else do we need to see right now? Because if this is happening to me, this could also be happening to others. This is the level. This is the level of surveillance that's going on out here, guys. That every person that you see on the street, within my community, within the community, every person is an agent. You know what? Bear with me, guys. Okay, let's get one more card. Okay, one more card. 80% organic portals. Wow. I'm actually pleased that this card actually came out, because the other day we spoke about being in a supermarket and looking behind me. There was no one behind me as I got to the checkout before I was about to pay for the goods. No more than a few seconds later, I looked behind me, there were like 300 people behind me. These are organic portals. I called them bots the other day. My father told me that, okay, they are bots, but when you say bots, people are going to get the wrong idea or the wrong impression. Like, basically, what father was explaining to us is that these agents are extensions of the system. So they are actually under mind control. And they're under a subtle hypnosis. A very subtle hypnosis. It's they've been mind controlled for one. Number two, they're also organic portals. In other words, these are soulless beings. So these are the type of people that will law enforcement, Father says, law enforcement, 80% of them are non-human. They're non-human, or they lack the human empathy. So this is why they're able to break into your home. This is how they're able to rape women, even rape men. You know, more on that later. More on that later, because, you know, I'm just trying to speak the language here about how far these beings are going to go. How far they're willing to go. Because these are not your regular folk. Father said to me that these beings are not human. Or they lack that element of humanity. That element that makes them humane. They lack that empathy. So this is why they're able to gang stalk you 24/7. More on that later. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Please show us what we need to see. So for all intents and purposes, the local government, is hiring sociopaths, psychopaths and narcissists. These are malignant beings. These are malignant beings. You cannot reason with these beings. I mean, earlier on I found out that they turned my fridge off. I mean, they'll do something like that. Like something that a normal person will never think of. Would you break into somebody's home take something or take a few things and then turn the fridge off? So when the person comes home, the person, you know, you're not going to think, oh, let me check to see if my fridge has been turned off. Lo and behold, these are the sort of things that they do. So, in other words, guys, you're also dealing with a man-child or a woman-child or a baby knock. Somebody who's walking around in an overgrown baby, basically. With all due respect. Holy Spirit, please show us one more card. I'd like to give a few shout-outs. People that just come to mind. Ancient Emperor Tarot. Keeper of the Keys. People that are like-minded, people that are, brothers in arms, if you would. Metal and philosophical. Boss Moves Tarot. Holy Spirit, thank you. There's so many names to mention, but as we go on, we're going to give a few shout outs to those that have been, keeping us abreast of what's going on, keeping us, in tune. You get one more, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Let's see what this one comes up. Isolation chamber. Father says not to worry. These individuals are going to have they're going to meet their day in court. Isolation chamber is basically, these beings or these perpetrators, the people that's behind it. The isolation chamber is also incarceration. It's incarceration because Father showed me that that he has built like he has built a isolation chamber which is going to be like a tank. It's going to be like a tank. If I could show you guys, It's going to be like a tank, a water tank. Basically, it's going to, if you can picture like a sort of a cylinder that is filled with water, the beans, they're going to be placed in there. Remember, these beans are not human. So this may seem a bit of extreme, that they're going to be held captive inside a water tank. You know, a sort of water tank, a standing water tank, where, you know, like where the aquarium, like an aquarium tank. But this is actually going to be a place of incarceration for these beings. In other words, justice will be served, collective. So continue to stand firm. Continue to stand firm. If all you can do is stand some more. Because Father, the universe, there will be justice. Justice will be served. Yeah, I'm being guided to go into this pile. Let's get one more, Holy Spirit. Let's get one more. Let's get one more card. Let's get one more card. Hopefully the laptop turns on, because, you know, we had a playlist that was actually written down for you guys. You know, just so we could just spend some time and just so we can unpack to see what these karmics are up to. They are karmic after all. Let's get one more. One just fell to the floor. 2 to the 4. 4 to the... Telepathy. Okay. So these beings... Telepathic communication. You'll be receiving telepathic communication, guys. You're going to be receiving telepathic communication. You've been receiving telepathic communication from the spirit world. The spirit world has been giving you telepathic communication. You've been connecting telepathically with the collective. You know, the universe has been communicating with us, and one of the things that Father taught, one of the things Father has been mentioning is that we've been sharing tips and hints with the collective telepathically. So, in other words, like, what is happening to one of us somewhere may be happening to another somewhere else. And what we're able to gather is we're able to share information, hints and tips of how to maneuver through these situations. Telepathy. Your telepathic communication is coming online, collective. You're receiving guidance telepathically. You're receiving telepathic guidance. You know, we're all connected here, guys. We're all connected. Some of us, we're even connecting in the 5D. Best believe. Best believe, I see you guys. Best believe, we are connecting in the 5D. So whenever we have that urge to contact one of our collective, one of our brothers in arms, it's because we're connecting in the higher realms first. We've been connecting in the higher realms first, you know, sharing ideas, giving ourselves companionship. So guys, you're never, ever alone. Don't ever feel alone, because here on the surface, it may appear that, oh, this person is surrounded by all these gang stalkers and stuff like that. But guess what? You're never alone. You're never alone. You're never alone. Never. No, not once. Never alone. Not even once. Whoa. Heaven realms. Whoa. Heaven realms. You have guidance also, you know, Father's keeping an eye on things. You have guidance from the heaven realms. You have guidance from the heaven realms. Heaven is watching this entire situation. So let's have a look. So far, we have the police, Metropolitan Police, the London Metropolitan Police, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Sheriff Department, Sheriff Counties, Law Enforcement, followed by, we have Heaven Realms, followed by Telepathy, followed by Isolation Chamber. So these individuals that are responsible are going to be receiving, justice will be served. These corrupt law officers, law officials are going to have their day in court. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Just off camera here, we just had some, the angelic realm also. Please clap for it. Let's see one more. Let's get one more Holy Spirit. Let's get one more Holy Spirit. Okay. Normally when the pigeons and the birds start hollering across outside my window like that, normally is that there's gonna be a visitor. There's gonna be a visitor here. There's gonna be some sort of we're ruffling some feathers. This isn't gonna go down too well on the other side of the street, because the other side of the street is the actual fusion center. My mic's on. Anyway, the other side of the street, I'm gonna give you guys a tour. There's an actual fusion center, which is run by Visual Response. Visual Response. I'm gonna tag them at the end of this video. I'm gonna tag them, but they've been identified as being the actual fusion center. They're the ones who are quarterbacking. They're the ones with the playbook. I've come to find out they're the ones with the playbook. They're the ones that have placed the people next door, the gang stalkers next door. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit. There's a new technique. There's a new technique here, guys. There's a new technique. Father wants me to expound on this new technique, is that the Fusion Center have sent a reverse honey trap towards me. They may send a reverse honey trap towards the collective. Basically, what this is, guys, a reverse honey trap is over several months. What they've done is under the guise of a soulmate, and this is quite telling actually, because under the guise of a soulmate, what they've done is they will introduce somebody who they will claim to be like a twin flame or a soulmate. So they'll get you to start liking this person or start admiring this person of some way. And before you know it, the person moves next door. Excuse me. Let me say that again. What they'll do is a reverse honey trap. They will get somebody like a love interest, let's say. A love interest will be generated, over a year. They will be flirting with you. You might see them, in the town or somewhere in the community. Before it became known to me that everybody within the community was part of this gang stalking. Everybody in the community was conspiring. collective, a reverse honey trap is, they will, okay, a reverse honey trap is where they will match you with somebody who you will find attractive. This person will be an agent, and over time they will lead you to believe that this person is will become a love interest of yours. They will kind of make promises that you will somehow become connected with this person. So this is actually something that is coming from experience. This is something that has actually happened, or is actually in the process, is actually happening right now. So this person was sent in to be a proposed love interest. Lo and behold, a person gets moved in next door. So the love interest, a person gets moved in next door. Another agent moves in next door. And then all of a sudden, the person that was supposed to be the love interest moves in, or sneaks in. And this is all done, this is all to kind of like, the person moves in next door. So a male agent moved in next door. A male agent moved in next door. Then after that, the love interest that was proposed to become some sort of interest, that was kind of like flirting, and they'll kind of show signals. They'll kind of basically, they were a couple. They were a karmic couple. Now, they are essentially making you into a third party, unbeknownst to yourself. So the third party, you become a third party without even being involved with anybody. So what these individuals done is they proposed love interest. Then this love interest all of a sudden starts moving in with the other agent, and then it's a sort of a confusion. It's like a mind fuck, basically, because what they're doing is they're trying to say that, oh, this person was supposed to be interested in you, but they're not interested in you because they are actually with this other person. It's a reverse honey trap. Unbelievable, guys. So the neighbours next door is not only an agent, but it's also a love interest. That is supposed to be a soulmate. Unbelievable. Okay, let's see what else comes out. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but just hold that thought, collective. Hold that thought, collective, because these are this is quite telling, because here the heaven rung. Okay, and then there's one here. We have 80% organic portals. These beings lack empathy. Completely lack empathy. These beings lack empathy. These beings have no interest. They have no interest in a person's feelings whatsoever. It goes, here's one of the perks. Hold on. Here's one of the perks right here. Everybody that you see on this street is a perk. Everybody. I'm calling you all out. We're going to go on a tour. Oh, this one's a live one. This one's a live one. Unbelievable. So it's a false love interest, basically. Let's get one more with the spirit. Let's get one more. Thank you. Target. So now we've got this target. So this is an incoming attack. So this is we're going to we've unruffled some feathers for sure, for definitely. So this means that there's a target on her back. I have a target on my back. What's new? What's new? What's new? There's always been a target on my back. I was born with a target on my back. I was born with a bullseye on my back. But, however, the collective, as well as myself, we were all born warriors. We were all born warriors because it's always been some sort of battle going on with us from the beginning, from the moment we were born. In fact, even before we were born, maybe, the other side or Shaitan knew about us because we were born into these families. We were kind of given out this uphill task to get through. We were given these obstacles that we had to overcome. So there's always been a target on our back. This is one of the things that I say, collective. This is one of the things that I say that there's no way you just meet somebody by chance in this program. You won't just meet somebody that is going to be genuinely into you by chance. This is what I've come to find out, is that there is no way on God's green earth that I'm going to meet somebody that is just going to be genuinely interested in me as a person or even as a friend. Because one thing that I've found out is 100% of the people in my life were sent in. They were hired. 100% of them. 100% of them. There isn't a genuine, real person in my life. Because we were born targets. There isn't a genuine person in my life. We were born targets. There is no way I could walk down the street, meet somebody who isn't involved. It's an impossibility. This is what I've become to find out. So, the scale of meeting a real person in 100 is 1 out of 100. 1 out of 100 is going to be a real person. No, let me take that back. 1 in 1,000 is going to be a real person. For every 1,000, let me take that back. For every 1 in 2,500 is going to be a perpetrator, or you're going to be a target for these people. In other words, guys, everything is rigged. Their entire community is rigged. The entire community is rigged. Be that you're going to school, be that you're going to working a 9 to 5, be that you're going to the shop, be that you're going to a membership of some sort. Every person that you meet who's in this program, all the people that I know, that I hold dear from this program, I know to be true that they cannot have a genuine person in their life. Hardly. Do you know why? Because through deep contemplation, through deep contemplation, everyone, excluding nobody in my life, is a real person. Everyone is in on it together. There isn't a real person that I have in my life at all. Shout out to Liver Market JMB, who's my actual landlord. You know, for all intents and purposes, everyone, including my landlord, is in on it together. The only thing here, guys, is that I have to sometimes negotiate some situations, because the other day I even had to go to the hospital. I had no choice but to go to the hospital, and I was surrounded completely by people that were sent in just to watch me in the hospital. I had people that were, standing in front of me, standing behind me, basically pretending to be ill, to be in the hospital. They were only there just to see me. Unbelievable. Because collective, we're targets. We're targets for life. We're in this program for life, guys. Shout out to Mariosa, Jeff, the American guinea pig, Aim High, the Grinch Raiden. All the people that are kind of giving me some sort of sanity, because the only people that I've met who I can even look at from an observing point of view are people that I've probably met online, because I can listen to their stories and empathise with them, because I can't meet a real person on the street within a 2,000-mile radius. There isn't a real person around. I am completely surrounded. And just American guinea pig, he said something which kind of opened my eyes, and that something that kind of helped me kind of heal to a degree, is that as far as he's been in this program, he's come to the conclusion that he's in this program for life. There is no way this program is going to let us off this invisible leash. They're not going to let us off this invisible leash. But help is on the way, because this realization is coming. We have this realization that's going to uplift us. That's going to uplift us. Behind enemy lines. That we've stepped behind enemy lines now, because we have nothing to lose. So we've stepped behind enemy lines. So I'm actually going to take you guys on a tour. Bear with me, collective. You know, I'm actually gonna take you guys on a tour. I'm actually gonna take you guys on a tour. Because now I'm stepping behind enemy lines. Because I now have come to the conclusion, you know, shout out to Jeff, because having studied, you know, other stories or other people, other you know, other individuals, other people that are going through the same thing, you know, I've kind of come to the realization that this is for life, because this has been happening ever since the adolescence, ever since we were children. We've been placed in this program. So do you think as we become more wiser and mature, they're suddenly gonna just let us? They're gonna just suddenly just, okay, we're gonna find our way through this. However, this watch list, we're on this watch list for life. You don't get taken off the watch list. Once you're on the watch list, you're there for life, because they consider you some sort of threat. You know, shout out to Ted Ganderson, you know, you know, he's one of the agents from the Bureau who spoke out against this, because he saw how, you know, the unfairness or the unjustness of this program. So he spoke about it. You know, just off camera, guys. Just off camera. These perks, they're refusing to walk down here because they know if they walk in within sight of me, they're gonna be on camera. You're gonna be on live camera. You're gonna be on YouTube. You're gonna be on YouTube. So they're kind of like circling the block. They're actually here. They actually wanted me to see them, but they refuse to walk down here. I want to take you guys on a tour anyway. I'm just wondering, should we go on a tour right now? Let me see the time. Because I'm going to take you to the Fusion Center. Let me just put my gloves on. I'm going to put my gloves on. I'm going to take you guys on a tour. Yeah. And then sort of like a get ready with me, but we're just going to be getting ready and then going on a tour just to let these guys know that, hey, you're going to be on YouTube, you're going to be tagged, anything happens to me, I want you guys to record or download this video. You know, shout out to Ashley Burwood, who's one of my gang stalkers. Shout out to Visual Response, who's the Fusion Center, which is opposite me. Their head office is opposite me. Shout them out. I'm gonna be tagging them as well. Shout out to my neighbor, who is a agent. Shout out to my so-called soulmate, who is a law enforcement officer, who's supposed to be this king of swords that's supposed to come through with the truth. You know, they were labelled as being this king of swords that was supposed to come through with the truth. They were supposed to, you know, drop the truth. The only truth that they've dropped is that they have, you know, said to me that, hey, basically, like, I'm one of your gang stalkers, or one of the people that's keeping an eye on you. Let's get one more before you go to the Fusion Center. They're actually listening to me right now, because, you know, they're kind of taking cover right now, because they don't really want to be on camera. But we're gonna go on a little tour. Let's go for a little walk. Walk with me. Hidden camera. Lady MI5 agent. Okay, so the lady MI5 agent was supposed to be this love interest. Now this love interest has suddenly found herself interested in somebody else. And all is fair. All is fair. And also we have the hidden camera. So I'm constantly under surveillance. 100%. They're listening right now. They're listening right now as we speak. They're listening right now. And then we have this lady MI5 agent. Lady MI5 agent or double agent. You know, this is a person that's undercover. This is a person that was supposed to be the King of Swords detective working on this case. They were supposed to be a love interest. Now they have found themselves interested in somebody else. Hey, each to their own. I want to get one more card and then we're going to go to the Fusion Centre. London Bridge. You know, London Bridge. You know, nursery rhymes, sticks and stones, they break my bones. Okay, more information coming. Okay, Spirit says there's more information. I love this card. I love this card. I love this card because there's more information that could be pertaining to Lady MI5 agent. There's more information that's going to be downloaded. I'm going to be receiving more information from Father, from, you know, the Most High, and also more information regarding the police, more information about the hidden camera, because I'm wondering where this hidden camera is. One thing that I've noticed is also that the healthcare department are not to be, you know, you want to trust them, but I believe that also they may have used these individuals to place some sort of listening or camera devices, implant, either through the eyes or through the actual body. So I believe I may actually have an implant that may have been put within my arm or somewhere like that. So I don't know if you guys are privy to how to detect whether you have any sort of implants. I'm not sure, because I know people talk about having an EMF device or EMF reading devices. So I don't know if you guys can share any tips and hints of how to find out where these devices are. I would love to know, because I'm constantly under surveillance. Every time I go out, I've got somebody waiting for me outside. Shout out to Jubilina Redeemed. How can I forget you? More information. We have more information. So more information will be coming. Okay. Father says no fear. Shout out to 7th Hanuman, who also speaks about the no fear. He speaks about having no fear. He speaks about being steadfast. He speaks about don't trust these people. Don't trust them, because sometimes they try to communicate with you telepathically, and you know they might say things to you like, "Oh, do this and do that." He says, "Do not negotiate with terrorists." Okay, guys, which camera should we take with us? We're gonna go for the live one. Okay, let's go with the live one. Okay, guys, let's go. We're gonna go for a walk. Fusion Centre. We're going.
They're gonna attack. I'm just saying, they don't do it anymore. You know the fight work.
Just giving you guys a little thing, a little tour. They're gonna attack me anyway. But now I'm a major target. Now I've got a target bullseye on my back. But you know what? I've earned it. I want, now you can they were attacking for no reason, but now one who's, Father says, if all you can do is stand some more, defend yourself. More information coming. Let's get some more cards. They're like, you know what, their lower voices go, they say change the channel, change the channel, change the channel. Why? Why change the channel? Why change the channel? Listen, why change the channel? This is going actually about you. Expect a miracle. I don't know about that. Listen, expect a miracle. Listen, expect a miracle. Expect a miracle. Law enforcement are involved. Law enforcement are behind this. Internal affairs, expect a miracle. They're going to have to be an overhaul. They're going to need to be an overhaul of these people. These people are going to have to be, their heads are going to have to roll for it to be a miracle. But you know what? Expect a miracle. The universe is just. The universe is just. If you've committed crimes, you're going to have to serve and you're going to have to pay. If you've committed crime, you're going to have to pay. If you're innocent, you're going to be vindicated. These individuals have put a target on my back. But I've worn this target proudly. I'm going to wear it proudly on my back, around me proudly, and I'm going to broadcast it as my name suggests. Because for all intents and purposes, I'm living a just life. Like, i.e., living in the confines of the law. These guys are breaking laws. But then, they might say something like, oh, what's that word? What's that word? They say they have plausible deniability. Yeah, they have plausible deniability. But guess what? Okay, let's get one more. Because these guys have been, this program is insane. Show no fear tactics. They're gonna be after us anyway, and torture, DEW tortures. The other day they hit me with these DEWs. But guess what? Each time they do so, I'm gonna be recording every day. I'm gonna be recording every chance that I get. Every chance that I get, I'm going to be documenting what is happening. And, I suggest that, that's how I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date with what's happening. But I ask somebody to download this video, save this video, just in case something happens to me. You know who's behind it. I'm about to cough. Pardon me. Fear tactics. They're showing fear tactics. They're trying to close my throat chakra. They're trying to keep me quiet. They've been trying to keep me quiet. They're trying to turn my family against me. They're trying to turn, my friends weren't actually friends. My friends were people that were sent in. So there were friends that were sent in that were pretending to be friends, but really they were spies. Unbelievable. Let's open up the book. Let's see what happens here. Holy Spirit, please show us what we need to see. 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 Let's turn to the page that we need to turn to. Okay, we'll just stop here. Okay. They're sending threats. So my life could be on the line here, because the word here says to try to intimidate the agents working the case. To try to intimidate the agents working the case. To try to intimidate the agents working the case. Klansmen would race pickup trucks or cars with loud mufflers in front of the motel. Basically here, guys, is that they are working in conjunction with sub underground teams or gangs. They're working with gangs as well. So they might use a gang member to do their dirty work. Because here, they were using the Klansmen, people that were of the Ku Klux Klan. The FBI, or these secret societies, were using Klansmen as a strong arm, to they were using Klansmen to kill some of the agents, to murder some of the agents. So, in other words, what they're saying here is that they will use gang members, because the Ku Klux Klan are an extension of a secret society. Because here it says a former Klansman, Lee, was a Meridian police officer So, in other words, they use a member of the gang who's actually a secret agent. They use a member of the gang, in this case, you know, the Ku Klux Klan, but this was in those days, in the 50s and 60s, or the 60s. But in this day and age, this could be like a gang member, a street gang who could also be employed as an informant to kill the agent. So they use gang members to also do their dirty work, to do their bidding. They use gang members to do their bidding because these gang members, they're also part of this secret society. So in other words, the police or the law enforcement and the gang members are one and the same. This is what you're finding out. Guys, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. They're gonna be, you guys are gonna be tagged because they're threatening my life. They're threatening me right here. Right here, they're saying to me that they're gonna use a gang member to threaten my life. And this gang member is going to be connected with law enforcement. If anything happens to me, you know where the fusion center is. Somebody save this video, download this video, because these individuals are working within a network of sorts. It's a network. The secret society consists of people from every walk of life. They include your doctors, law enforcement, lawyers, street sweepers, delivery drivers, apps. They are all involved in the same situation. They're all involved in human trafficking. And the message here is reason to believe that my life is being put, they're threatening my life basically. You know, they're threatening my life. What they're saying essentially is that we're on to you. You know, I'm gonna have to even replay some of this video back because the gentleman that drove past just a moment ago from Royal Mail Delivery, they were threatening me. You know, you guys that are in this program, you guys are very, 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 very aware of how the energy is of somebody who's threatening you. You know, they don't have to say anything. They don't have to say anything. You know, they send out these threats. You receive them, and lo and behold, Father sends me to this page that they say they're going to try to intimidate you. They're going to try to intimidate, and they're going to put word out that my life is going to be under threat. But you know, before I started making this video, this was also already known. In other words, a target is always going to be a target. Nonetheless, nothing's going to change. You're a target. There's a hidden camera. Heaven realms. Telepathy. They may even be sending. Oh, I get it. Oh my God, I get it. Lady's an MI5 agent. There's a person called Lady who's I've just understood what this card, the deeper aspect of this card it means that lady is an MI5 agent. She's a MI5 trained agent sponsored by the MI5. She's sponsored by the MI5. She is CIA. She is OSS. Mossad. She's an agent. She's an MI5 trained agent. Lady is an MI5 trained agent who is also going to be tagged in this video under Ashley Burwood. She's going to be tagged in this video under Ashley Burwood. Lady's an MI5 agent, and they tell me that I'm a target. These guys are organic portals. The police are heavily involved in my gang stalking, but also isolation chamber is here. So also there's going to be justice served. There's going to be justice served here, guys. Justice will be served. Justice will be served here, guys. Let's pull a few more cards. Let's go to the tarot. Should we go to the tarot or should we keep to the investigative cards? Okay, let's go to the Game of Thrones. I want to go to the Game of Thrones. I like that ladies at MI5 agent because that is actually spoken volumes now. And nobody's walking past my area right now. You know, this is how it's going to be. Nobody moves past my area right now. Nobody moves past my area. You move past my area, you walk past my area, nobody does it. Nobody does it. Because they know what time I'm on. False person projecting. Oh, okay, guys. I'm going to show you some of these cards, actually. Just in case you didn't get a chance to see. Target. $80% organic portals, soulless beings. Target of the police. Expect a miracle. Who's this? Who's that? See? No civilians out here. No civilians out here. Target. 80% organic portal. 80% organic portals. These are soulless beings. Thank you, Father, for letting me know. Police. Majority of them are organic portals. Expect a miracle from the heaven realms. The fourth person is projecting. The fourth person is projecting. They're projecting their fears. They're projecting their insecurities. This is a person that has been, under MK Ultra since childhood. All sorts of things have happened to them. Lady is an MI5 agent. How to create a mind control slave, basically. Telepathy. Heaven realms. Heaven realms, receiving messages from the heaven realms. Father, stand with me. Father stands with me because I'm up against, my back is up against the wall. Hidden camera. More information coming. Target. You know, there's a bullseye on my back. No doubt, I was born with one. I was born with a target on my back. You know, shout out to Pyrite, who joins us, Opal, and Lemuria. You know, the threats are coming in thick and fast. But I have my companions here with me. You know, these are the only friends that I actually may have on the planet right now. These are the only friends that I may have on the planet right now. Are, you know, my gemstones, my stones. These are my only friends that I have on the planet. Shout out to Seven. You know, they're my only companions right now, because my entire network of friends or people around me, the entire community, has turned their back on me. Everybody that I know has turned their back on me. So, you know, people breaking in, you know, everyone has turned their back. So, the only people that I have that I can count on, other than, you know, my friends online who are mentioned and I shouted out earlier, are my gemstones. You know, because, and the people that I have online is because I research and I follow those people, ardently follow these people, and their stories are closely related to mine, because I know they're going through the same harassment, and you know, they're going through the same thing. Okay, wow. Okay, messages that are coming in, there's going to be major attacks. But you know, if all you can do is defend yourself when there's only you, yourself, against an entire community, even if there's only you, if you're defending yourself against the right thing, then you have the integrity. You have every right to defend yourself. One more. Yeah, I threw away that one, didn't I? See, I found a little. I found a. What's it called? I threw that away. I'm remaining, you know, on my, keeping my head on a swivel. Let's get one more Holy Spirit. More neighbours here. No doubt this person has been sent. There's no civilians out here. Guys, there could be a lag. This community may be a community of, like, say, a couple of thousand people here. Between these two blocks here. Guess what? All of them are up against one person. Every single one of these homes is up against one person. Where's the tricks gone? Okay, let's get one more card. Let's get one more card. Okay. Let's get one of these cards. Emperor, this one wanted to come out. This is a government. Somebody in government, somebody in some sort of authority, somebody in authority, somebody in a place of leadership of authority position. Let's get one more. I'm gonna get some tarot in a minute. Purging. I'm gonna go get some tarot. Lo and behold, the laptop won't even. The laptop still won't turn on. it was on earlier for a little while, and then it turned back off again. It won't even be able to stay on. Even the laptop doesn't want to be here. The laptop doesn't want to turn on. The laptop turned itself off after about 3 minutes. I didn't know that was Chop Squad. Okay, okay, I've got the tower right now. Holy Spirit, wow, the tower feels real good. Holy Spirit, thank you, show us what we need to see. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Please show us what we need to see. I haven't touched the tower in so long. You know, I haven't used the tarot in so long. You know, let me get one card from the tarot. Get one card from the tarot. Shout out to Ludacris, who actually received his Hollywood star. You know, he actually received his Hollywood star. Like, this guy's really putting, you know, he's really putting the work. You know, I'm actually kind of proud of him. I never thought I would say that. I never thought I'd actually say that, because he's one of those people that is on the outskirts of things. You know, people don't really class him as, you know, he's on the outskirts of things. You know, he's like a mainstay. He's definitely talented. I had no idea Chop Squad made this.
For flowers. I study botany, so...
Oh, you're a plant guy. Resting dad face back there likes plants too.
Grab some pruners. Let's prune.
Wow, this reminds me of somebody. No comment. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. We'll have the Queen of Pentacles. You're in the... Listen, collective. This is the card that's come out here, the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a honest, loyal, multi-faceted person. So you're in your glow right now. Collective. Like, in other words, you're able to harvest and manifest. You're manifesting your desires. The Queen of Pentacles is a manifestor. It's also Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But I also get this sense that this is a manifestor. This is somebody that you've got the keys. You know, we spoke about Ludacris receiving his Hollywood star. This lady is holding a pentacle. She's holding this pentacle. This is a star. You know, you have the potential to receive your Hollywood stardom. Your Hollywood stardom. She has this pentacle here. But she's also somebody that is very truthful, who's extremely, you know, beauty. She has that inner beauty, that earth beauty, that mother, earth goddess, earth angel goddess. Shout out to King Von. That's my shorty right there. Always there, always there, always there, always here, always there, close by. Shout out to Von. His birthday's coming up very soon, August, I believe, August the 8th. Shout out to. Okay, let's get one more. Happy birthday, Leo. We're in Leo season now, I believe. Happy birthday, Leo. Everyone was listening to Leo King and Stargirl, the practical witch. You know, I was saying to myself earlier, I won't suffer a witch. Like, there's no way I'm gonna suffer a witch. There's no way I'm gonna suffer anybody, for that matter. There's no way I'm gonna suffer anybody for that matter, because here I am. Okay, let me get one more spirit. Thank you. Wow, this one came out. I don't. Okay, that's what came out. That's what came out. I've got the Two of Swords. Okay, so the Two of Swords is also. Okay, please clarify, Holy Spirit. Please clarify the Two of Swords. But the Two of Swords, this is a. Please clarify the Two of Swords. Okay. Wow, I have a Queen of Wands as well, and Queen of Wands. There's a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay, this is also the Libra energy. Libra energy. Libra energy, and the Queen of Wands. This is witchcraft. So there's gonna be some sort of witchcraft being thrown. Okay, this is my witchcraft card. You know, we were just saying earlier that, you know, we won't suffer a witch. We won't suffer anybody gladly. We won't suffer anybody gladly. You know, like we're here. We're here. Let me get one more. 2 of Wands. I came from nothing. I came from nothing. I came from nothing. I had to find my way. I came from nothing. I had to find my way. I came from nothing. I had to find my way. I came from nothing. I had to find my way. Two of Pentacles. That's the one that fell on the floor. I'm gonna put that back. If it comes out again, it'll come out again. Let me get one more. Man, basically, this could also be like finances and stuff like that. Like they might be trying to impede on the finances, you know, trying to affect my finances. This is one of the things that they've been trying to do. They've tried to stop money and stuff like that. Stop the money flow from coming in. But here, guys, a target is a target. We go through things like that. And you know, we won't suffer anyone. We won't suffer anyone gladly for money nor for love. Let me get one more, and after that we're gonna sign out. There comes one more. Why you always start singing when I say you should listen? Shout her out, man. I'm glad she's not here to see any of this. I haven't seen her for years. A couple of years. We get one more card. Thank you. Okay, that's more like it. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Somebody could be coming through to make this offer. It could be like an apology. It could be like somebody that could be coming through to make this offer or this gesture. But you know, normally this sort of gesture for this program is. It's normally like, wait a minute, there's a fish in there. Like, what am I supposed to do with it? What am I supposed to do with? What's that fish about? In other words, something's fishy going on. Someone's planning something fishy behind closed doors. It could be to do with finances at the behest. It could also be something to do about retracting finances, attacking the finances rather. Let's get one more, and after that we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna conclude this reading, and I'm gonna tag our friends. I'm going to tag our friends at Visual Response and at Ashley and Burwood. You know, you've earned that right. We're going to conclude after this one, guys. You know, Lower Voice Skull says, why are you going to end on this one? Well, DJ's on the beat. You hear me? Where are you at? You know where to be seen. But you're going to be tagged. You and your Fusion Center. I'm tagging the Fusion Center. And I'm taking on all challenges. Because I'm a fighting champion. I'm taking on all challenges. Thank you. We're gonna get one more. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm tagging you, Ashley Burwood. Queen of Cups. So now we have a Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, a Queen of Cups. How many people is involved in this? Of a Queen of Cups, a Queen of Pentacles, a Queen of Wands, and a Page of Cups. You know, ladies and gentlemen, 5 agent who's also. Oh, wait a minute. Unless my Queen of Cups could. Never mind. Well, I will mind, but I actually mind, but I'm not gonna go into that any further, because a Queen of Cups is also a Queen of Hearts. A certain, you know, that's also the Cancerian card. Thank you, Spirit. I love when the cards just flip. Whoa! Shout out, Lord Eddard. Shout out, Lord Eddard, who's also the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody is traveling towards. You have a Knight of Pentacles coming towards you. There's a lot of people involved here, guys. So from this standpoint, a Knight of Pentacles, there's an offer that's going to be made. Okay, let's get one more card. I want my Queen of Cups. Where's my Queen of Cups at? My Queen of Cups, my Queen of Hearts. Yeah. At this stage, that camera has gone off. We're on this one right now. At this stage, my Queen of Cups. My Queen of Cups, also known as the Queen of Hearts, is somebody that, you know, caring, nurturing, you know, very extremely empathic. Somebody with a lot of empathy. Somebody with a lot of time. Somebody who's nurturing, very caring. Okay, let's get one more, guys. Let's get one more card from the tarot. Okay, now I'm being led to go to the Game of Thrones to include this one. My legs are starting to wobble. So we're going to the Game of Thrones. Let's just get our overall energy for today's reading. Please, Holy Spirit, please show us what we need to see. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Please show us what we need to see. Thank you, Holy Spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take that one. Tool. Okay. Witchcraft. Also, dawn is like something hidden, something done in the dark, something hidden, something done in the dark. This is a general attack, something hidden, something done in the dark. In other words, people are plotting behind the scenes. This has been your reading. We're about to close out. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to be uploading this one, and I'm going to be tagging those that have been involved, those that deserve special mention. Thank you for joining us. Love you guys. God bless. Love you all. Internal Affairs, thank you for joining this collective. Love you. God bless.